bi atudwa na ne nsɛm atudwa nyinaa no ɛna nwumere yi mobɛte emu enkyiremu papa wa ha ya ɛna nwumere yi mobɛte pa
ensɛm ka we ho ɛna nwumere ya de ɛba abesomo 3p garlic mixture wase bra na eye immune booster papa beboa ama enkwamwa no akwatia ya de kuma se baabi eto aduro bia wonsa ebeka bi
sanso na boshebe electricals enso edima kwetene papa abusua besrew baabi a wo penka ne papa atɔ no na de wani akyerem boshebe ha bi a wo bia ne de ebema wo eba no home appliances nko ade a uni haw se ne pa problem kra isan se ye die ni nyina no eye papa ya yagye atomu bibia de dadin ya yede ema wo mesofo ne akyeremu ewo pampa so na se bia wo keka kɔ kegetia Pizet wono onse pizet da foforo no a eni kegetia Dubai di hwene mu no try fro ho sa so na tiata kofo dan nim ubehu yan ututu bepie mu Obosheba Plaza ha so for Frank Rich num nyina ewo ha ya ye som wo da bibia aye kra be hwe 03220 30838 03220 wo frepe na ye ne wo edi enkomo ye ne yesi nkonwa be som mo anwumere Korea ne yesemfo aboafo nso eta ye nachi eye Krobea Asante
Maame Frimpomaa Korankye MFK for short. Promise TV edem and afe Promise Radio so Facebook ura hwanoma na odwa dwenkyere no ato ase ye share KaseƐ no ase e de free infinfi mantemu adwadifo wa kisi ya wa commander edina eguafo ebrem kropon ni mu e won finfin mantemu Central Region wanom e de adesrede eto empanifo anim se ajanan bia toilet facility a eni hwanom no ama wo mu ho a chiri wo mu papa was kire mu a wase ajanan bia ba akopɛ ye bomba latri bia e wo edwani mu no ayema na dustbins krampo ya omudi besi wanom na sebio twu wi a wode ade na tom no ni nyina sense ya ebi nso ayeye mabra Facebook ne so Said fi si dokunu wo mu ane ade no wo ma se bamba ho nsem edwa no enkoyie eti akromfo ti si dwani mu a wo mu wiawia ne ma ni nyina ma se dwetire kakra bi kurampo akopɛ besia ede abo wo mu ho dwetire e wo honom no ene ma enkoyie a wo mu eboka na wo se wo hwɛ sa wo hawa hodo ya ekoso e wo commander edina eguafo abrem kropon ni mu a wo mu de ato assembly na ni mu ato se wo metu ho anamo empanifo ya bomi fi tadu kwahye ne so pɛs ya ka ho ya wo fi wo mo nanso ade chia na okita ticket na wate wan Ghana yes fa ade bra ene ade bi ha adwen papa woni ama ne bofo okatachi na kwaku akon ena edi nkomwe
kayefo yesra honala won ban go hwe ugbe na afesabio awon fama hen ade be se that be put bia wo this baby farm ne ye de wo le gba ma car say wo na ma car ababa twa kwa awon ma hwe ha aha poto uwagu ha uwagu no ha uwagu no ha aha nkonkonkonkonko na nsi ototo kakra aha nkonkonkonko basa tikitan nenjina na ayekwandaw tikit nenjina la na ayekwandaw itibi opa amesafo waba ebepo epia na utwa epia utwa wa hamada adana goma la aha basa aha yiwa ha banka kankan
wa ye wo kiti goma ha ono na make ho asemi yana toilet ayema yenye baby nkwa toilet se hoku bi mpo ba ye nche na oboto na ado ha na toilet kana chide mpeyifu bi na wonye na akofie na wakaye ne hu ya ansa na oto de bie ne yenye baby ye ntu ye bolengu nti nkofo ye wo bola na watutu gugu gom ha basabasa won wi so wogigeje wona tutu ga begom ha nya hwene wa ha de nti ye sra ka ye fu mpeyifu ntwa won wa no mo hwenyen ye no kan ya asam so onkoye kibi so ebi nso ye na eyi wo fe ne bia ba ye de ye ne bola ne bebu dustbin ene tank bia e dia wode bebra hia me yede asolve ye da mu problem no so ye hia na security social sports ya ha ye tia ka ye bibiala unye so wo bagi ticket na no ho nkeka ho enti so wentwe wen wo wa mo hwenya na in fact ye ba demonstration ye baba Baba for Jana Yaba because Yasha, one penny would say an accent. You go to see our rest, yet to my dead yet can I do what you would cover you would take it. So one mamma boyana, in fact, it takes in the swing as you to me in Chiamonia, you Sunday. Ya hey, I ye chia ye bibia. It's your pawancho. One more shay and one more shay and I, your back and out match ye. Ya may be on San Fata. Yes, love on the fire. Ye be said, and
Eni a wuti ye eye dwadifo bi a wakisi komenda edina eguafo abrem koponi mu ewo mfimfin mantamu ya wade srede atumpanifo anim se wo metu ho anamo emfama wonum
saa susu no mo wo osudoku na matrankonwa asase so nkran mantamu no mo gasayin won bopropo ene nene omle tai adiba botiako ya wotoso enan wo kire se sebe akwafo edikan nsuo kura nsuo mu ni bi eba post station bi ni ho ene chesa kan ma bambo no ayesi wantan se de muti bi esisi ya no ente nkoda ene ma wodo chesa boa ema nipa asetra eturi kotote omu ni bi ewo patem ho na se bio aduru hoi bo so matotomu a omo ba be campaign ade ai kwafo no aso na se bio be fa so on be bantie na da so no a mo hwe ewo Promise TV ne social media handles ne nyina so no na ni nsem ni bi ni
police station any issue
nene omle tai adiba botiako ena motin wenka no oru akofi na dute enso eyempanifo no bia na wo kire se wo bo sudoku a nukure ni emabunu no obeka kire wo mo social media no de ampa ena abefo aba obi akoso de ope bi otumi de ye na enso so no wodi ye ade a na wodi aye no waye ni ye ne so aba mfa so pa e de amawo
sabre ya internet any social media Facebook ni sa normal way e cross obi ebi mo de ya normal bone but emfaso e waso no say yetimi de ya de pa eti sa e normal way ya abadi ni na e kire say ye de ya e beboa ye no na wasa ese ye de ye na ne ya pa ni sa wote ase a obehu ba bia umoja no e pie firi ye ne ba bia enam so say sa normal ni bia firi ho a ye pa asore ye so monkramu ya sumbia ye sumbia obi ani ho a obewu a ye de ne be kwa akosie no wo bia ye sie Yesu obi ani wa ebesie no ba bia yesie Muhammad anasu obi a ba bia yesie o papa no ba bia wase firi no e ho no blood line ai wase ese o ma wase ye de eko eti wei no ti ase a ade a wase ese o ma wani da ho na wo hwehwe pa ne sa ade we ti dia ba kan se enuanom ene nimdia ba nyansa ba se ya betena na ate so na yedi bedi nsam a ehu yia yedi ba ya noma a emmoa no o ma ya fanya enoma bi a ebe ma enchirima no na nkora no ne wo mo wafa saa house mu no o mu nyina be chiri se be ya ya senyera na afi bi aso ya ba ka se ye moja ya na nanom ne ya papa no mu hwie to wa na ase o mo de ya ndi ba ya no ebe ma mfa so aba so na afi etimi aboye wo ya asetimi
nti eno no komo wanyina efiri osudoku na matrankonwa nsase so
yeto KaseƐ bono so Ghana Cocoa Board wanom abomodi bia eye enhyehyeye bia wade wani ebonto ede afa emiamia hodo ya wonom edua koko wo ho na akuafo no wonsika bia beba no watimi atekakra ato honom abo mu ho brade kan se pension scheme no na sa adwumade mpanifo kirem a wo hyase ewo asenfosu ya wa Asen South na afi Asen Breku ene new edubiase koko district no emu na exercise we no eya bakosam sononko a koko sector anase empanifo a wonom ehwe koko adua ene ho nsensem no wonom ede eba omayimu August bosumi a womi ya ne da etoso ensia na dwumade ehyanse na sa adwuma won betete sika kakra ya koko season anase crop season no a ehyanse October bosumi da edi kan no wo mo sika kakra bi ebeba na nka yapone kakra ede ato baabi ene na kwa ese gye to ho no mama meda chi meba beyi na akuyafo bi a wode wo ho ahyanse ehyehyeye mu no wone oyerepa enafe promise KaseƐ edi enkomo a wo kire se yade bi anika papa na wo mani agye se abakosem ati sei no wo mo ena ehyase
me Steven Kisi anase KaseƐ me na medin start se sa pension no yan akurafo nso yan gibi enti ama me so mani agye pa
enti samson chifa Maame Fusu asefusu kudem ene medim koko bai ama o makari ama me no makari Maame no pension no o me de me washi
dia aban dia ba no eye sense dia kaga kre bi ni yemma no so pesika e dia ko school a ibetimi akogibi ni e dia ko
ade ba ko ambese me ma Ghana fo no kokokuyafo asote ne sense adwumadi ewe no enye NDC ni MPP na mo ye kokokuyafo dwumadi ayedi ibetimi aboye koko pension scheme no me eye manage bebre
yes kanu ye titu ho na ye nsanka ye nim obi akoko board na anim
uru asaru
eni awuti yei ayakuyafo bi ya wonom edua koko ewo Asin South Asin Fosu Asin Breku enafe new edubiase na no achi ene pani ba kwa woka sensitization team womo ene dentete ene kyerɛkyerɛ ema akuyafo no ewo amuani ene ne mpatamu owura David Asare Odro wɔ public affairs department pani ba ko ewo Ghana Cocoa Board wɔde adesrɛde to akuyafo ni nyina anim sesa akwanya ya abai wobi anfa ne ho enhyem sanse mfihye bi edi animo no wo yonko ekwa akwaje ne dweta kudi lajan wani bekom etisa won so ti ase eme etete kakra tietia botoa ubedi so emfaso na bese mfihye aduanan nie ena mpanifo abomodin ase dwumade we beba nyame aye adoma sesei etimi abamu
nia na eye ade ba ko a ma mabu no behwe na wafi ha na onam nkran ma se onimo bia wo ho behwe na adwuma nkitinkiti bi na oye afi no be ko na wie no ntimi nya sika bi kura ntimi fa bi fa ema afie eti eba be reduce sa rural urban drift say mabu no be jai koko dwumadi ato won no makọ ekrom so mo kwakọ ya dwuma o mbekọ kura na ebi ni ho no o mbetena hanum say sansa pension a akrachefo a won kromu den agye wo mo so mo de mo hu hye koko kuayo no mu a hwie be enfinum achi no mo betimi so anya pension ni bi de abọ mo ho samana ne say wo mo so akrachefo je pension a omso mbedi pension yegina sa kwanya yiso koko akuafo wo eye empatama yabobodin didai Simbreku Simfosu ene new edubiase muntie eye radio stations ahodo ye bomon kaye se modem koko no kona mokoton a kakra bi a obenya bia se ye half bag se ye one bag se ye two bag bomodin ase emfa nse odamu emfa nsie kona koton na yente pension no na so beka history a nam koko farmers pension monkai hu se mfie aduanan ni akoko farmers atwen anima afi na aba bayan so ha ne
enia wuti yei eye pani ba ko a wotete wo manfo ewo amuani ene ne mpatamu owura David Asare Odro public affairs department ede Ghana Cocoa Board
Dr. Mahmoud Bamia Mampani abedi akire ene ekasai na ohi franka prepare man pipia yekui wo kire se sa CCTV cameras no wakwa krafo fo kra ya ehegu apromu nyame ya adumu a bese mako empim aduonum 50,000 CCTV cameras a wodi bewurawura mansin awodo mansin adantamo sanso ena krupon ebi be ko ba bia se be ya bambo ebetumi afa anentoma papa bi ede efra sansem we wokan ewo Pentecost Convention Center ye no mabunu dwumadi asurunku bia na ekoso na wote saa ensemi emaye sikabotran kaso watwa ye budget ya wose national security soafo ede aba ne de ye sika no wanka na emom wose CCTV cameras ne de enche kura ba ne sa na eba nso a omre betuatua se de bambo no migusu amika yan ebetumi akonanimu.
So I asked national security to provide me an estimate of how many cameras we need for every district capital and every regional capital in the country so that we can see what is happening in the public space. So they come up with an estimate of 50,000 cameras, and we are going to get them the 50,000 cameras to cover all district and regional capitals to help the police so that if you go and commit the crime, we will see it feely and come and catch you and make sure that we support the police. You can access information, connect with your peers across the globe, and collaborate on solutions to the most pressing challenges of our time. I believe that it is possible. What the advanced countries have done, Ghana can do the same, and even more, because we are not held back by legacy systems. However, it's not enough to simply access technology. We must use it wisely, ethically, and purposefully. One of our greatest...
Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Esa Twaso, say, Ebasa, and Abefu. Ya wa na adwin so me yababu akakra amana tumi akoda nimno asanse obeto de na nsusu no yese yaba nsa no tie na eboto yi na afi woto aso so obetumi ahwe ama internet na sem no atimi CPS ta no wo se no de wonya ada wo beto akoso a ne se de nsu twafa yi de
gone up to 73% from 32%. So we are getting close. My goal is to have above 99% internet penetration in Ghana. That is where we should go, and I believe we can achieve it within the next 4 years. We are going to make sure, and in that process, I want us to break down the cost of data. Data is very expensive. And we are looking at bringing down the cost of data to allow participation in the internet economy so that our young people who are, the cost is a big barrier to our young people. And so I want us to look at how we distribute spectrum, for example, to the telcos, and have agreements with them that we can give you this if you reduce the prices of the data to our young people and to our community. So we are going to work on that for you. I will be championing this, bringing down the cost of data very, very seriously for all of us to benefit from this, because we need access. We've already talked about the free senior high school education.
Engineer no. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, and that is the same way. To dra
mentoaso
ye
to KaseƐ bono enso ena ukopie mu e wo Ghana emrahye bedwafia na enya semketoa obi bese osenya fadi agro appointments committee ya wonom e wo emrahye bedwafie edom kuma no wonom e bo modin bia sempanifo mienu bia ya bo wo mu din se onko supreme court enkoye adwuma no nka wo mo anyintum Ghana mampani na adodan kwakufu ado ene bo se din no Justice Sophia Benasco Esa wone Professor Richard Frimpomaa Opon wamo ena yebo wo mu din se nkaja wamo ko supreme court ho nkosom oman no na ene panifo ya amamre ene omane na okwa akotutu wo mu no se wo mu disse fata se yeju wo mu tum emom koye adwuma e wo supreme court a na empanifo ade atum na ansa na anotutu adwuma die no ebeba so no apɛ ena National Democratic Congress NDC mrahye yo wo boko central Mahama Ayarega wode tum panifo nanim se enhyehye ya wonum eyo ya wo ba beji sam panifo mienu atum no eni Ghana amamra ni mu na wo kire mu se empanifo mu na mo hye mra e wo mayi mu mo mamani na hon mu na de ye no enam mra kwan so.
I think that we have been doing an illegal thing, an unconstitutional thing. The president has been exercising the power without any foundation in the constitution or any law that I know, and I want to raise it and have it captured, object to the nominations on the basis of the fact that it is unconstitutional. It flies in the face of Article 128 of the Constitution, and it is not founded in Article 144 of the Constitution. It offends the discretionary power provisions of Article 296. It doesn't satisfy the Parliament's powers to fill in voids under Article 298 of the Constitution. I don't know if you want to continue with this exercise, but to tell you the truth, we've been doing the wrong thing.
Maame Korankye chiro wo Ghana tekra hudu ni nyina wa Ghana mamre mu kire ne se Maame Korankye de ye bia wo hono a enya de papa we've been doing the wrong thing ya nya ne mapa National Democratic Congress NDC mrashibedwani ya Boko Central Mama Yarega ena otini nkan na enu achi na majority leader of parliament anase Ghana mrashibedwafie no edom kese ne ba no dani Alexander Afenyoma Kensenso eso original ne naso ena ode anu ye ema NDC mrashibedwani no say appointments committee no masedie pote ene se enipa mampani ebebo ni din no wano ena montoto na no monvete no na monyini ntum se mobegi atuma na se monyi ntum no eye mrase mampani bo obi din a mobetimi atoto na no.
One of our statutory duties as an extension of Parliament, an appointment committee to consider nomination from His Excellency the President. What are we doing? We are only to vet and to report to plenary for a decision to be taken. We are not determining whether we are going to take a matter under certificate of agency which will be determined by a committee. No, this is vetting. Madam Chair, I am ready for us to start.
Edom kese ba no dani ewo Ghana emrashe bedwafie Alexander Afenyoma Ken
na enese de na appointment committee no ensemo ehuru ewo ho na ajaji fo mienu eso mo Supreme Court enkonko adwuma justice esa edimu tintima titiriwu honorable Mama Yarega ekofa wasem ba ye no ejamu nkoma ni busu aye dia asem ba akọ ya Mama Yarega ebisa ene se maami esa wotimani mu odi ahwani mu a justice esa anyimbia yese ansa kra no a obi ebetumi ababa ye judge se bia we lawyer na nsusu obaba ye judge no agisa waye aseni adwuma ni mu adwuma no a be se emfirinhia maku dunum na anyimbia mehuani mu a wanya saa emfie dunum no 15 years no wu free lawyer edi adwuma no a emfie maku dunum aya judge adwuma ansa ne yade ko Supreme Court ya na ene wo se papa asema ubisa media na se biegu se bianya do ewiase yesi abo ne ntakra ene ma ne ye kese na ntakra bo ne so de anka fanyinam kwatere kwa ekire se an sa wo ye kwatere kwa obi abenwu adagya so na se bio entuma efra wo anasa abo no ntakra ne de eye dania obi anyim se abo no wanyini untumi mi abo no e ma ne ngu ade abekire se abo no wu anasa wote ase oho enu nti se biegu se bianya do hwe manimu a me no amete ase justice sa no se bi metifi kwa animu pa adwuma no ma ya ache na esono aloya fo adwuma ene sono ajaje fo nsusu adwuma enu nti so bi sasa akwhye we ya ene ene chesa no ya mede ma woni justice so far esansimni.
What is your standing as a lawyer?
Honorable Chair, I would say that you cannot be in this country a lawyer and at the same time a judge, because the work of a lawyer is different from a judge. I cannot go and be an advocate or have clients or represent anyone in courts. That is the work of a lawyer. And so once I became a judge, I could no longer be a lawyer, even though I have legal, professional knowledge and background.
In the language of the Constitution, it says high moral character, proven integrity, and is of not less than 15 years standing as a lawyer. So if judges cannot be lawyers, how can judges be appointed to the Supreme Court based on the language of this?
Please, sorry, you can proceed to answer the question. Honorable Chair, I understand this provision differently from what my respected Honorable Minister member is interpreting it. So, so that's the way I understand it, and I think that I am eligible under this provision. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Ayo. Enti die ekoso ewo opani Mama Yarega Boko Central mrashebedwani na afi justice software esa entamo eno ne omugopie mu ewo appointment committee no yekoye bi enem gusua mote no
enche bia enanana adodankwa akufuado ne MPP aban obebo Ghana fo nyina amanie se Commander Sugar Factory no wonom edi ba be ma ankrankra enwuma be se efihye du kodunum so na wom edi aye adwuma jemu edi ama mpanifo ewo mayimu na no ena emrahye bedwani ya wogina ma de hye wo Cape Coast South mansino no emu wonom nyafo George Kweku Ricket Hagan wode atum se NDC chinie amanyokuro no womontena se nyanhwe ha emu anichie ema MPP fo enton oman na japade amfa mankrankra se efihye dunum achi no wo magemu edi ama oman no ekobasa ekame sa dododi a ewo enkonwa no hunyina no wo de kwa akoma nkofo nti se NDC di nkunim ewo abatoi mu no ba betena konwa so se aban a wo mo enya dododie bia emfa mo oman no ho bra eti wo mo ntena se ema aban no enkwankoton sa Sugar Factory na se wonya mu emfa ma ankrankra enya adwuma
because wa ka be 3-4 months say was the next NDC government under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was the when we come deal a wire out one and could be a judgment debt issue. And 3-4 months into an election, we will have to stop that transaction from going ahead in the first place. And so our colloquing into a 15-year was a 3-4 months. Was a colloquing into a 15-year agreement. Because we will make Commander Sugar Factory work. Because we built Commander Sugar Factory. Alan Chamanti also onya strategy to invest man. We need mono kejina. Let's see Katie Hammond so on we obey a lease. And she look, okay, Muslim and then see the little said about this government the better. We can't wait to see the back of them, and we will not allow them to lease Commander Sugar Factory. It will come to Parliament, and we will. Yeah, more for him calling cash 15-year agreement. If you are President Mahama or year of Commander Sugar Factory is supposed to employ direct and indirect 7,500 people. So in the few of say 100 people are able to be employed one hour. You will say the lease is with them. So I can tell you categorically clear that NDC will not allow that to happen.
Na onimonyam for Ricket Hagan eto aso kire mu se sa enkutawudie no a Ghana soafo a wo hwe edwadie ene efididwuma so Trade Minister Yera Katie Hammond woni India adwumakuo ekokohia ya wonom ekọ benkuro mu se wo bo modin bia na Commander Sugar Factory no wode ama wo mu no wo betimi akasa eye senseless agreement a wo kanitwi kasam a eye enkutawudie a wonom asigina ya sabi nyansa bia enimu.
We have a problem with the Trade Minister. Obey why me basa. We now we can see people prepare. Bakaya started the imports, also or ban of importation of goods into the country. Why also include also the cement. Obey no mrama. The cement for one price I want to know. So why if this is all that Commander Sugar Factory. Now the whole transaction away of Commander Sugar Factory, it doesn't make sense. Say invest people have we Commander Sugar Factory man. Also Commander Sugar Factory about to one hour leads to Commander Sugar Factory. What's the factory? And this is going to the factory not to be it is a factory. How then can you lease it to somebody that honors the factory? Obey you. And the Katie Hammond, Katie Hammond. A senior at the Southern College. Will be massive. And that alone, import manufacturing now, and I know the lease room. As I them the lease room, I had the PPBR. So no one will see you. Basically, when you see the I'm not organizing. Then you buy all the guys and say, I can make this work. First of all, it tells you that alone means that you won't even get a good price for the lease. Because our product, as the product is a bad product, so who will give you good money for a bad product?
Pani outin in Kane, I am Rashibajania, or Cape Coast South Massino Emu. When Munyan for George Quaku Ricket Hagan, Nanwachin and NDC Chitafo ya one Ewakisi and a commander, as who 18 Koma Wamuchi Musa Sabani and Adjane. So aqua de aqua fasa sugar factory no ama factory beer ya war or my Ghana and I say Abontensua, woman Tias, one be yet chinche edietia abino.
Invested on my 100 sugar factory. I had Kay when you to. If you can see you to come and you to come there. So, no, madam, go from 15 years now. Ever for seeing you. Never see you. Oh, you there? You won't go far out why you about Fatima Fatima. Can I first try to make money? Like my hope. Don't want you to make money. Ma 15 years. I only put you quite 20 years in Pono. You have a into my bay and you to. Onja cry. No fight, you mentioned young Francis, sir. May not. Upon Mr. Wonders or factory. Your child, Ome Asante to my head, and you are my youth to make my coming here looking why no boy. Ome Quebiado. Send us over there. One question of someone you had there. Must be among the dollars for the case in Mr. Laba. I'll be to Joshua come home.
Oh, yeah, sugar factory in Toyota. Was I my Indian for? I had a boy. Sent it on way there. Timemufuna, Mentama was sugar factory in there. A Mentaman woman you do more 1 year. Now, you know, my commander Hanna, but how Kaka. That's a was a movie, the man watcher there. Yes, but son, ya crack sugar, there. There's a one appointment to reach to swear then. Oboko high because we have more pen on one bed. Obey. The share was about on the here or there years ago. What for pass so good your call, so won't your call, abandoning saying that. Missing into a behind here to Mufuna, you okay, Yano, or behind your quack, and even a manum ban because the Sabe, a man of bueno, on your commander for putting. Uncle Fifi, baby, no other, over by a walker or baka, more of what I'm being man. No, it says, or scans was I was our connoisseur, just because some babies are over. Then by some babies are over. I'm watching and was above her, it's the ending to.
Ye NDC echitafo anase amanyoko ne mabi ya wonom ewo kisi enafe commander ena otese wo kire wonsemo ede akire yamane bofo
Promise 102.7 FM show any Promise TV enwumire igusua yesomwa na ene enkontabuo committee ye wo mrahye bedwafie me public accounts committee wo mkwa asetena ema mpanimfo bi etese sukuu pani ya oda kwa mkromesu apon wano vice chancellor Professor Rita Agosia Dixon ekopie ho enkomo ba ko esode ye ene ne sai sika bia ekamesa ayeka wonka wasam kakra no so he ebenifu abatwa hia ya kwa mkromesu apon ehoyi wo mo wo offices ahodo bi eho no mo a edikan seletefo ebehan bi sanso na ECG4 ebehan bi ena afi ECG4 nso so ebehan bi saa nwumegu akese amiensa ya amaba behan omo offices yi free representing besi sabri eka ehemuto mu ntua ya mtwa ya wobeka wose 1.2 million Ghana chopabu cedi so ebi papa ya wose emu ba kope na as wayi nanim a watua be se 25,000 Ghana cedis wo mo maka ni de obi antua bi ndie ne hehe wono moto zani eguntebu aba na obepe wo so ma twa o mu mfi.
With Electricity Company of Ghana, what we have done is that we've kind of done a barter trade with them, so settlement plan. We have huge bills from ECG, so now we've asked them to offset. We've written to ECG to offset what we owe them, take this money out so that we can proceed in that direction. With UBA, Honorable Chair, I'm happy to announce that they have paid everything that is owed us, including a premium that they were supposed to have paid.
I have my grandson at Tech. He's in level 1, and I've already paid for his level 2 hostel. Because if I don't pay it now, he will not get that particular hostel. So I don't understand why they should, occupy the hostel, take their monies, and don't pay you.
It's a struggle. Because we try our very best. We're doing our very best, sending demand notices, chasing them here and there. And because we really need these students to be accommodated. We try to kind of do our very best to co-work with them and coexist.
No, Professor Rita Agosia Dixon, and Martin Wenkain. No, and committee no ankasa, which is a public account committee. Almost so probably to Mohe. I can tap you, make university crowns. About a 2 minute committee when him said, Sukuna Quakrenru. Yeah, no, so best 414,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, I say, Oma Fakwa Pasho. Almost you hear more Fimpimino, and yet you knew 2022 crown was somewhere by Yeno. Oma Hemua.
So you knew, I mean, one of them, if you look at paragraph 747, one of the suppliers, KaseƐ, admitted that he didn't know about the requirement to be licensed before distributing drugs, but promised to register with the appropriate authority for future supply of drugs to the university. This is a very serious indictment. Before you can sell drugs, you need a license, and you are buying from them without them having a license.
We must be careful in the entire procurement processes that when entities do not have the appropriate certification from the relevant bodies like FDA, Pharmacy Council, and the rest, we must not engage them, because this is to do with human life, and therefore there's a need for appropriate certification for bodies that we've put in place. Maybe subsequently, when you are doing your procurement, make sure that when it is to do with health, such certifications are gotten.
Once you saw a final appointment committee, and a public accounts committee, mum, and the same penny for no Edin Semkakra at Tuja, for Akenton, Apiamenka University Home.
Yeah, to us ha a promise 102.7 any promise television okwa ubenya bia hwe Facebook nso no kaseboy edem na ebena de bia ye hwe ade bi e wo Bible mu ananse yasetena mu ensem na ebekwa homa ne so na ye ne Reverend Maxwell Edrisen ya wo yesofo pani a wo san so eda Precious Gospel Light Chapel ano ebua kwa manhia DKC na yakwa kodin koma hwe kwan ye befa so na apona emu ato no yetimi ebiebie sanse se ye ni so na se honhom fam no ese epunu bi ebie edema adasa papa majoy ye beda se papa panwumrei ene wo bre ye se apono ebitimi kasese pono ni mu eto a na wafa mpomani mu kwa ben ene ebefa so biebie epono a emu atoto
meda se meda po na Maame correction kakambata for your DKC Johnson yo ebuakwa maku
jo papa ye da se
ready so me tia ye tefo ni na nso Kristo mu no ya kasa puno emu atoto a open kan trust em na Revelation chapter 1 verse 17 Yesu si wo kura David ahini nsafo ana o se wo sai kura owuo ni asa nsafo ye won nsafo ana o kai Matthew chapter 18 so a o se o mayen wo so ahini nsafo na tete nsafo na edo so nye safo eye nsafo epunu bia wo ne safo ye dibie wonam famu na epunu bia wo ne safo dibie sanso na huhum famu no etie ukase apuna emu bi emu atoto a ye wa apunu bebre a ewo anate spiritually no who revocat your friend portals who mu apono a eni mapa famu pie edi ba manipa na se ye kasa fa yedie hu di a afo a ye bibie ogidi ni bibie yedi apono ye ye friend no oma giving na giving nso so ye wo mu kura bata bebre ye wo aforebo se oni pe free ni pe mu aba afode ani ye want to show dudu ye wo maso aforebo ani ye wo adikande aforebo ye wo aforebo bebre onyankopon wa se wo na safomu enti so gidi ni epese wonam fam sika fam adwuma fam asetena fam enima bie ma no na koyi a wotu ogidi ni no eye obi a onim aforebo anase oyi obi a omma It is a bit minima, a baby, a puno, a year pono, at the mano. And I say, oh, did you need so per se, or yes, see, Namoa. There were and Safwa, ye be a bit to say a commission and Pibo, and you radia semi and a crockery abrabo. And the more I see, and Namo. It is a bit per dear so, a bit per dear mania so. That the battle, and Safwa now bet me apply. As you can hear, dear somebody, and ye not a for a bond to so do. And Mamika way, they say, or Bonnie for him, we say, I want to take for me a did it for you, be a peer free back. And or Bonnie for not for coin the Bressu, Taki, a dear yet affordable, and to so do. At this check, and it's on your man, kick and one. And I did it for my enemy now. The what is your be condemned, what's a tight to check them one about your sandy pan on Fred. Obi ka tell for the body for the dear on Fred. You cannot correct the dear when Uncle Pom by ye dear free ban. A hawk any and Safwa bet to me dear dear pono. A diamond when Uncle Pom by Piera. No person yes, ye no more. Now person yet ding or more. And it's a function in Pibo. And you radia some shanetane abrabo. A bemo I see a more down one in human naso. And until the officer will be Samia. Na and Safuano Ebino.
Joe, Papa na ye ka ensafua ya edibie bia apono ne ade no. Wo bo bibi so se oma etimi biebie apono. Wo bitimi ma na watwe camera e de esi ne so. Ye wo social media ye tate commentaries ahodo wo ma wo de camera si so ehire bia enim. Eno ye nokre.
Ye ba to ye nokre pa. Ye nokre pa se ye ni Kristo kwan so dia. Kristo muni ye do no ana ori apefem anase oye ama nipa anwu se chapter 6 ne se wo ye adoya won se nipa na ye ma benkum ehunu ana se wo ye nso a ense ne totorobento eni wanim asori me fan se ye Kristo asori ne ye ye ko ne die sie ni atwe camera sie so. And on the other, hypocrisy.
Papa, now, when I walk as a hypocrisy in a café, my member Mukakra, or being so about Tayan and say, well, ma cameras in a sooner or man force who are. I show a moon cry, I'm almost was sued or any be.
I will move, but the share grab the coins, who say, a share puna, when Uncle Pom from a beer. I will say, now, yes, I am, and when you market the other. I would ya wadoya yana kukuam na waja owu kukuam no betua wo soka enti ewa katua firi onyankopon ntenye nipa nten na enye de wo ye no na besi obi nkura so onkoye bi soti ase enti se ye edi ase urade ni onyam bia ye wo enti se ye down different promise promise media enti se ye da bibia ye bia and the away and also obey and said the war power breachy and to say na a da a jumano. And tis an at your Christo. They say you shall Christa quine. Maybe a yesu, who's a young near. Yes, na I didn't go to I didn't qua. And what didn't she say a go? And you only put into a system, may have the yes. At the ama or your pa F mana. A promise media and such a mission bank. The promise for a better dia and no dear a young massam. Promise for a better say, oh dear, for Maso, I say. But and such a me because you never edit to me home. I can't say, my many politician, they vote. Then you take vote your things, when Uncle Point. And to say, yeah, also you try to many pay
Joe. Papa, ya beda wase papa, what be mu ye Maria bom, amayate adoye, ya ebie pono ase, yada ase. Reverend Maxwell Aduse, where your founder and leader, Kwafaba, ya wasanso at the Precious Gospel Light Chapel and no, ewa Asante Mantemu.
Yeah, Trust Rock and Promise 102.7 Promise TV. no na ensam foforo mu no 1995 ya wo mo group efri Nana Kwasi Nyako local authority basic school ya ewo kwa upraso kwa usaf krusi ni mapu eba ntemu na wo mo hunu se sabie ku sabie nya ado apomdi hia enu nti watwa woni akohwe wo manfo ya wo mo patamu nyina na waye sankwasa ha screen bi e de ama wone ye eni nipa be se de wo ho wo kọ ye na Madam Esther Asantewa ene wopani Eric Boaten ya wo so ntakrache edi saa adwumadie mu ntintima no ene di nseboi atu adwabra onya asa ni suade hu no ene de ka wone ye
the school I friend Kwasi Nyako LAJSS iti area school ni entam etete we were if from class they do so to our friends iti by 2 years ene kakra ni ana ye nyina ye ka ye tilbo mu se ye be ka ye ho abo ese anuano baako ise na ye hu ya ho so ye den ache enti ye ka ye ho bo hu se ekuo ana se anuano de e be 2 years enhyehyɛ ya na se dwumadi aye di ni e be 3 months ni ana panifo na adofo ye hia ye se baby a ye ko school nyame aye ya dom se ye tin ekɔ ye nim kakra nti ese tin twa ye ni ekɔ ye chi ye ko hwɛ ye maame ni enia no ne papa no mu a omo wo ye tra
at least once every year afimu obeti keep that so the best room jam we say if go ni free be incidental say adigo ho e bi o diabetic onim e bi o hypertensive onim e bi o wa o bi a friend of gastritis onim tuba jo mo jam ana ya re bi o wa e wo wi die mo onim empempi feel say o yam ya wo ya wani fitimi prim nim bet tuba jo mo jam mo a itimi hu sa ya re na ya de otu eju eso ai ma intervention a itimi ya bo na se itimi
enti wo mo no omu ye na nipa besa ha sa duonu 350 ya wo mo ekọ dwumedi ase ebi ewo mujabroso yi hepatitis sanso na typhoid ubu won ma wa twon kakra bi no wa bre sa fatigue ndi ke kan won wa omo soso de sem kakra eto aso na ni nyina mu no praso praso ehene nana tenkran adakwa ya wotoso mienu na ebo ekuo na ba soso ma ya de pa sese be guze be ya se be ya chichira bwa ha ni gya no se wo ma wie suku dadaada all students enso on ma ka wo nchira o ma ba be bua mpanimfu a wo ho ayesa screen ni dia ma woni
empro be biro wa sabe ni pa ni ko school no mu bia ba mu tupa no mu afi wo mu chi ano mu afi wo mu kuro se duma di wo pa on be hwe no bia be bua kuro na no ma to kuro na sawra enso so me mbai ni mandofo ana ni nua na mu dia nyamya daroma wa kan kuma yana o ma kan mu na kan mu mai ba ko no me be dan me so mo ka se on bi si ma ka si na mba ke e ma na mu ya papa no ma ko anem gan chen ko fa nem bro na akomu no mo hwe nti enene da no so ya um na be sia so no na akemi so na mo ma ti se mba ni pata ke ku ka no se o mo ke pa be sa han na pe na so ka baby am me chi be ha die e o mo e duma no na so mo chi ha no do mo ko na nya dom ketwa o mo ku chi mo do bo ma ba so titu na opani ka so se me sa be mu so o na di duma na nim ka tutu ma bia o mo so akira dia opani na nkara na mo kra an wo di mo ma be se duma di se be do mo se ni shira mo na ba
ayo nti nana tegura da ko to so bi no afei ena oni a okọ screen na nkasa bi nya so fa so pa no so e kasa yi
ya show me mojam asam health insurance amam ya show mojam no amo chere say ya rebie ni me mojam bibie ni me ho na mo ni mu odu the weight no something me ko jogging 2 weeks na ya na ma enti ade o ma de fa o ma ya ma ye esre nya me say ne o ma sure hu bia no asa fa rade show ma na mu omo mo kwate nti omo mo nyinche kakra metimi dia ta menu anom na chi ko bra
yo ya damas ya from me ale so husu do na from opinto no pano ana ya tin kai bono amba de ba ya na no pre edi ka me mini insurance health insurance ya ba ya mini bi ya ba ya o ma ye bi amai ọmọ anye ye bia free And I feel yes I if you move you mujam okoya chichire onsa ya ke BP oko doctor ni amo wadu ese imadi na koso ba obi NGSK can say year 1995 senior Nyamishra amo president Saka Boateng Empong akira mi nini mo ti afi bia evaluation man no mo kwa tenten na hode akira itu ye bida afanya koma ya mo nso le ko show ni le koma ya mo please o ma ni ya do mo asa ya kase ba se o ma ye o ma fa no ko se ayo ade bi o ma hwere be bi o mu use kan free ye evaluation man ye no more far. The one I took on of your fire. And something to do.
Auntie, and come away. Dear Cosro, Quau Praso, and then in Patemo.
Chief Executive Officer where Penny Kwanchire for our National Blood Service ano ewo omeyimo Dr. Shirley Owusu Ofori wade ato Ghana fo nyina anim se afibia no wonum ehia emoja enkoto abese empem ahasa 300,000 ansana obi a oyade bia a ohia moja no womatimi ede amano eto de adesrede ato Ghana fo nyina anim se wunimu da wankasa obehia moja anasa odofo bi ebehia bie nti wosre wo honom a nanka bra no ne bra no watimi ewura ayansabia na se babi atwi moja bia na wakwa akwatwi bi ede aboa wode sasa mitudwa ebra blood donation event anase yatwi moja ede aboa omayi ne nkrobata ye wo enkrempumpuni mantem wonom epa ho entema no ene wokirem se akuaku ahodo bi ne nyumaku bi wonom aboa papa ewo moja semu a Ghana fo nyina so wasudie se wom nso eteye kire atwi moja ede boa.
As a nation no your targets based on your population. Nti say your population is 33 million now. And you say you beto ye pa no. You be over 300 units of blood. You nya 300,000 units of blood. You nya ye. Nti mo meka ye ho. Me entwe ni nya sa target no.
What's the challenge now? Voluntary
no ba. But voluntary donors, special ones, we pay where your schools no. I say you nansen no ya ho keka wo hono if you see challenges kakra ye ne mpanyimfo odi nkomo ye ne Ghana Education Service edi nkomo na mo bia kwan ama ye to nya access sa access ye national security problem important say ye benya access ama ye high school for no etumi abeka ye ho say National Blood Service
Yei aye Dr. Shirley Owusu Ofori wano ene Penny Kwanchire for ya wada National Blood Service ano ewo mayimo na no achi ene acting commissioner ya wada NIC ano Owura Michael Kofi Ando enso so edi enkomo ya Penny no echire mu se NIC adwumakuo no afi bia wo bo homoden etwi moja edeboa no chire moja dodo a afi bia wotimi edeboa National Blood Bank no
stock blood banks no enti last year 2,203. It will be 5,000 people no more for your care. But
then all catching insurance stakeholders around Ghana. Exercise my best of 4 years. And then I'll catch us to watch Ghana for some months. Feel the same. But me
don't be a me the insurance for us. Me the members of the public. My mufwa almost yesu from moba number 2 mumojano. E do munyi na ase senior kan ye we ya maya ho yenye mancrophobia. Timido bibiara se afeso yesen afrem bio country ne amanu ba bia yesen ababio ti obi anyire no ho na yemwa ye ho ye de boa ya ye ho ti NCC ye ho ne yemfa mwa ye ho
Commissioner Oshe Road Dash Side akwanhia eba moja bebre ehwe sa so ene ye ko election violent edi moja hwebu eba e de na obe catch Ghana for efa eyesa noma minu we ya dey
ni di kan me kan kire Ghana for nyina se afi ye koto ababoma ne nya asomdwe
ɛyɛ owura Michael Kofi Ando NIC wano ɛna ɛyɛ acting commissioner na ninsem yechi ɛna deputy chief of staff medical ɛdema Ghana Armed Forces Medical Services Major General RK Ewusi wano so ɛhyɛ Ghana fo nyina nkran sɛ yɛntwe mogya ɛmfamoa.
So what I would say is that blood is life, and all of us, the reason to donate blood should be the reason to save life. I will encourage everybody to donate. Listening to the CEO of the National Blood Service, we need about 200,000 units of blood a year. So I will encourage everybody to donate blood.
Okay. Omanda, talking about blood and donation, all the time it comes with, let's say, accident, violence, and those kind of things that bring blood shortage. Going into the election, what would be your advice to Ghanaians to avoid any chaos as a result of losing of blood?
I would say that everybody should take good care of themselves, have regular medical checkups so that you don't have emergencies. People should drive properly. People should avoid things that will make them need blood as emergency. Thank you very much.
Pania Otini Nkai, a deputy chief of staff medical at the Ghana Armed Forces Medical Services, Major General RK Ewusi.
Na Pania ono oye kofa by ese ba kwa be kan say Ghana Alternative Party. Ene wo sahene nana Jabi Buaten. Na ono no de wone ema. Sama yiku awdo a ewo mayi mu. Ntitiru obi a ye na ade a wohwem no wonye. To so biem. Pa sa to obi diskaba be daadaa wo. Kokrumuti ama ya kokrumuti eno so ye de wide okron. Wai apesie di ade so ahunu. Na wo de kotwa ba waton no fofofo. E de ama obi. Na afi waton wadwene a se bi ekusa bi anya ado na amfeyi. Eno nti ebre ewo min obi amanani na ho. Titiru mabunu no. Udi komachi di a ene kokrumuti no beton. Na nso so no ye se didida na ye enye edidi preku nti wono de se wotu mabunu no afuo no obi ba no odi sikaba obedada wa ohena ni akoduro ya bagye adie so ahunu no asan to atia no a enyi ni na tena ba bi din na jachiri din nsebni.
So based on these messages and others, for instance, car battery, if you have a car, probably every 6 months or even 1 year you need to change the battery, and we keep importing battery. A sulfuric acid is found in this country. Lead that we use to mold the battery poles, they are also found in this country. But we do this exploration of the minerals and export them and import them back. We train our lawyers, our engineers, our agriculturalists, then they travel outside the country to go and work for the white man. And then we go back to beg and bring the money. So the general advocacy to the youth has sunk deep into their minds that this election is not about money, using the money to induce somebody. It's not about using convoy to induce somebody. It's not about using personal resources to influence somebody, but a political party or an alliance that will think about the future of this country. A political party that resonates or that can interpret the cries of the people from the hinterland. Let me say this on record. We don't have the money to share like the bigger MPP and NDC. But time has come that ordinary Ghanaian is no longer interested in putting money in a matches box. Because when you pick this money for this election, you have sold your destiny for another 4 years to come.
Ntina no. Wasahene nana Jabi Buaten. Ikuo no aba no friend Ghana Alternative Party no. Ono na eye kofa badano.
Yeto so na yedaso ejina amanyosemu. New Patriotic Party NPP amanyokuro no bekwai enkrabata Asante mantemu wonom ediesi weni so se emmabe se ohanchichemu ediowatwe enum 85% ena wonom epre ewo Asante mantemu womafo bekaya campaign breye mu na Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe ya waye frankatufo abedi chire de ma MPP amanyoko no wade to amanyoko ni manyina eni se breaking the 8 ni beba mu Asante madi mu akotene papa etu omodi bia se obetimi enya ema no wo ha enchichemu aduowotwe enum ade ama wonum na no na NPP parliamentary candidate edema bekwa ekropon no lawyer Ralph Poku Adusei wo hye bose wo mbayiro omo aye campaign demu asore demu ensedwase babia na wode atwema no dodo na ede amamanyoko no na afutu a wode mamanyoko ni mabia wonom ede abufu akwakodi independent candidate ahodo achi nyina so wo samra esansa manyoko no na wowo mu
ni say enye too late MPP party ni ye pedom so obejai bibia wo ye no abeka ye dom no ho ni atu aba no na NPP nkunimdi aba na ebeye bibia boa no no so ewonimdi e wonani so betime dia bedom MPP amanyoko no na ye nyina ya de ya ye adwuma bomu a media de meka ne se bibia nka ekire ade beche kra me ato aba utimi beka ye ho me message to obia opese oba other than NDC ni and the minim se party ne ye party no boy branti no enye ye no obia obekwa bi opese obeka ye ho bia enpa ho me na me ko contest me na me di okon nanim ni etie bia no media ma bia me nsem de obebe bia ye begina tum ana time bia ni enda so ade beche kra na apese obeka MPP ko ho obekwa ya ekwan da ho party ni ye bia nsem ye betumi ni de break 8 no benwuma ya sha ase wo Ghana mem ha ebinsida se ya ntoa so ni ankowia ni nyina beka dem eye arahosem de ye ka no e wo se di party ase be se 1 month ni machin sa pe kwa de mabre eye oman na dwempa na we yetim e pese ye besom ni ye pagea oman
Enia uti ye NPP parliamentary candidate wano ene ejina mu ewa NPP amanyoko ni dimu obekwa ekropon mu apre emrahebedwa akonwa lawyer Ralph Opoku Adusei
Ebusefia de nkyerem kofo ama so Hamasifo de amoto mo ase omo mpe esansa mu kokan Israel fo baako pe kra no a mutu atwi enkwati anwumire de free Gaza mba preso abeka yensa ne sa Hamas soja fo na tutuafo no womo achechire Israel fo ni bi asie na se de ne sie ati ade ten ama Israel fo no ma achechire wonu bi asie no akorabo aka be ma baako ato ano no wansie do ema hwehwe mienu ene wa prepare no wode pa na we na aba ni sei no wo ma san koma no antum ya no ma san ba beka mo so ya mo de ketu akwaje kese nti Israel fo so ya mo ni tua se de osi kum sa Palestinian fo e wo za Gaza mpa preso no Hamas fo ntitiro no ye hwe de bipi efire kira bai se wo de ketu abekwa akwaje kese de a sa na bekro nti na chese nwumiri ya beka yensa eno no
Yetu so na entakwakuye mu ena Iran wanom edi to UK ene amama ahodoɔ ye wo amanone anim se wo momodi bia so betimi atwe wo ho edi afiri kwan a wo fa so eku Hamasfo no eho na wose enei wose retaliation wo mo eku wo mo no na empanifo bi nso so atiesima wo ku bie ya sa ne ma no a emfa sumdwe emma empatemu honom
yo ejabushafo na eno no ya sore na yakọ ya yi mame na kirese aha mame wonso mame na de atianse ayi asase bi wokuna ho asase bi wokuna eye kama pa na ba kon so ewo sechere saf ako ewo sechere saf na ba kon so wokuna ba ko 13 plots ba ko 15 plots ejese bi wom ne bo so fufufu ndiwe de me ho nya ha ai me ma me bi pa na kirese odi ada me se me mintu ho na mo na nka kire MFK maji be 50 ayi bi wom 5 plot bi wom so na fi T4 so mfa de aka nti ne border form pa ti bomoden na intu ho na mo fofufu kra 0244 63 97 00 0244 63 97 00 na yeni enkomo na me maame ba ko no so ye adwuma ye frɛ no Nesina Kwaten, or a nurse, a retired nurse, na ne document me agye me nsɛm mpu wɔse wɔfa cars ne bɛɛ sɛ ɛnan nti bɛ die to mu no wɔnhyɛ da ntumi nhunu wɔse ne ba no snit card OPD wɔfa no kyeɛ wo OPD card ɛno nso so ɛwɔ mu Ghana card pensioners card ATM card ɛne kyerɛ sɛ ne document ne card ne dɔɔso nti wadaworoma sɛ wafa bibi ɛte saa wɔso no wabɔ no boa saa hyadeɛ mu mesrɛ wo a wode ɛfa brɛ me ɛwɔ Repa FM ne Promise FM ha na memfa me maame ade ama no bɔkɔɔ mesrɛ wo papa ɛntontwene ɛnyɛ ne bɔne bibia ni a wode wɔafrɛ me a 0256 66 5314 anaasɛ 0552 341638 na akyɛdeɛ da ho wo a bɛtumi de aba no bɛmu akyɛdeɛ paa wae yɛmfa me maame no adeɛ ɛma no
Kasiebona ha ene de esie 3P garlic mixture eye immune booster papa BP ene ha wo menstrual pains wo ba bosome so a na wutwa adwo ebubu toto emaye na anu nansa na atwa ni nyina eboa na asikyire na aboro so ewo mogya mu a 3P garlic mixture etimi eboa wonan ene wonsa aye titiriti kase amro so ha o wanya asthma tehye waya de ni nyina osebra na wo ma waduro ni bi na emoa ba bi eto duro ewo Ghana afene nyina no 3P garlic mixture ya efi piwak natural no ebi ewo honom na ono ni nro no wabubu edi egu ento a ebubomu eye glass a ebo etu kwa no ahye ne nso entwereye no so eye wewere enye smooth saa enna so etu kwa hweye na yamfa 6 na ne 9 ankofa fake bi ama so original ni ti nso so ye de adekokọ ena akata so 3P garlic mixture piwak natural ne number no eye 0248 928824 ana 0201000021 ahane edi sierei mano odro Korea wono ene semufo Jimmy Cliff ena afi mampokui oba pa prisi ni oba so no wo mo ena ebo ye chidom ye na tena se esom nso eyemme Maame Frimpomaa Korankye MFK for short ena afi
Krobea Asante na no was one ni ya Patricia Patricia Entry intense ni bi no ya sorry mabaya